Hello everyone, welcome on back to Alma, Missouri. So first things first, we'll have to get the combine here set up and rolling. There we go. So we'll probably set it off towards the bottom. I do have the apple juice to sell. And I know we need to bring some milk down to the dairy. That has like 100 liters left, so it's almost out. Well, I'll likely do there. I'm pretty sure we may need butter for some things. We have a good amount of cheese in the pizza factory already. So I'll probably just have it make some butter for a little while. That way we can avoid having too much sitting in the pizza factory, and it's going to be a little bit until I can get more in there. Now this probably has straw, but we don't need it. Okay. I'm starting here just so the worker can kind of make their own path and hopefully not have too many issues. So this is RYE. I have yet to do RYE on this map. We did do it once or twice in Court Farm. You have to bring the milk down. Popcorn isn't too badly priced. The apple juice was looking pretty good. So we'll go and bring this down first. We do have that field back there to spray for weeds too. This might take a little while. So we'll bring it down first, and then we can grab the trailer and get the milk brought down. Oh, the worker's already nearly full, and I haven't even gotten that far. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. You know, I haven't tried something in a little while. Let's have this just drive up here itself. See if it'll... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's... It'll go down here. It'll go down here. That'll be a massive help. And I should probably get that... Oh, it'll fill up. I would hope. It'll fill up before we get too far, yeah. Now I can get it emptied. I'm gonna put this on the sprayer if we have herbicide in it. Pretty sure we do. And we can get this at least situated into that field. It'll cover a decent amount of ground. You know, may not be perfect, but you know, at least help us out a little bit. We'll get that unfolded. We are early enough on, this shouldn't do any crop destruction or anything like that. Then we'll have to hop back over to the harvester and get that going. Alright, we'll put that back off, and I did see they're supposedly done here. So that did save us a lot of time. So that did take a while, probably 2 minutes still. Yeah, this must have different textures on the road when it's rained and stuff. Big puddles and all that. I did not know that. I think this is the first time I've really seen the roads after it's rained. Except for the driveways, those are still, you know, the same old, same old. Alright, so here we are, finally at the diner to sell all of the apple juice. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, next time I'm gonna probably have the class do this. This should be over $100,000. Got to get everything into the trigger. Well over 100,000. Well over. It's be what? 126,000? No, it'd be 125,000. Almost 126. And just like that, the grain tank is 80% full again. Yeah, we're gonna be on duty for babysitting that most of the time. It's just kind of how it's gonna be with it being a fairly large field with a crop that yields a good amount for the amount. I believe it's back here. So I will quickly hop into here, get this, if I can find it. We'll get it switched over to just butter for the time being. Because the pizza factory, wherever it is, does have almost 3,500 liters in it, which will do 3,500 liters of pizza. Well, actually more. Actually like 12,000 liters. Yep. Figured. Now this is already 35% full, 21,000 liters. Should be able to go for a little ways more. We are eventually going to start hitting the more narrow spots. So in theory, it shouldn't fill up as fast. In theory. Be nice if it would fill up going the right direction. That would be nice. I'd just be able to drive the semi right up next to it and, you know, switch back to the John Deere. It'll, once it's done unloading, it'll take off and, you know, finish the field or finish what it was doing. Alright, let's get this moved around. And get it lowered and turned on. Alright, we'll head on back to this. We'll get it brought back. Then I'll probably have to take a look at the sprayer. It did say it was done. I'm sure I'll just have to, you know, the edges and stuff, some finishing touches. Alright, so I'm going to put this here for now. I'm going to pick up that trailer just in case. So we have more trailers in the field. So we don't have to, you know, go and unload one too soon. I'm not sure what the price is for the rye. I'll have to check. I think it's similar to wheat and barley for price and like yield and stuff, so that's my assumption. It'd be most similar to that of all the crops. Now I'm sure this is gonna fill up going back this way again. We've gotten a good amount of the field done. There's definitely, yeah, 80% full already. I'm just gonna take you off. And since this trailer is right here, unload into it. We're doing good progress on it, but you really start making progress once it starts narrowing up, though. This is the wider part of the field. It only gets more narrow now. Oh yeah, I was going to check on the price. Assume it's down here. Oh, yep, RYE. 1,300 max price, and that is in December. It should be a little bit higher at the train station. Yeah, we actually won't have to hold on to this too long, though. Until it's ready to sell. That's a bonus. And now, honestly, since I emptied it here, it may fill up going back the other direction. So maybe it'll be going the right way. We can hope. Let's do a quick check on the spraying here. See what was missed. Yeah, it looks like here, this whole side, and this bottom section. I did want to mention, obviously last time I had that one silage bale that was in that side of the field for some reason. I didn't have it like fly away from what I could tell from editing the last one. My only assumption is that when I had the worker do some of the planting is that they turned around and they pulled it all the way to that end of the field. It's the only thing I could come up with. Because otherwise, like normally a worker would just stop if it would run into anything. So I'm kind of surprised it didn't do that. The only thing I come up with. I don't know what else would have it be on that side of the field when obviously our silage bales were down there. Completely different sides of the field. Yeah, it's the highest possibility that I could come up with, at least. You know, I think I'll probably do a time lapse to finish out this spraying. We'll probably keep a close eye on to the harvester, obviously. Try to keep it going as much as we possibly can. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. So I'm just trying to get this trailer filled up the rest of the way, and then I'll get it dumped into the silo. Hopefully I'll allow them to continue on a little bit more. And I think the semi is almost halfway. We do still have a good amount of the field to harvest still. There's a lot left. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible to finish today or not. I have barley over there, I think. Guess what it was. All the silage bales should be ready, so if we need to put into the cows at any time, we should be good. We have a lot of wool there, actually. We are starting to reproduce some for the sheep, so I'm sure that does help a good amount as they get older. Not sure how many we started at. Like 50? Sounds about right. Maybe if we're getting enough, we could maybe do a tailor shop or something. Alright, so the first load is in there. That'll put us at, for RYE, almost 50,000. So we're sitting pretty good already. There's basically another load of this in the semi to still be put into the silo. There's quite a bit left. I think most of the time when we've harvested this, it's taken 2 months. I can't think of a time where it didn't. Maybe like soybeans or something like that, where it's, you know, one of those crops that won't fill up as fast. I'm going to take that off a worker. I'm going to probably finish a lot of this up myself. So we at least get this bottom piece done. The missed portion. Yeah, we can see what that puts us at in here. Well over 30,000. Almost 40. Maybe not quite. Oh no, there we got 40,500 liters in there. So that is a good amount so far. So well over $100,000 between, well, that there and what's in the silo now. Plus, I'm sure we'll get a lot more from that top portion. Although, if I remember correctly, the top portion is the worst. Yeah, it's all silty clay. It's not nearly as good of a yielder. Missed quite a bit right here. Yeah, probably 2 strips, maybe 3 up there for what's missed at the bottom, which was partially because of kind of where I started it at, too. I'm gonna send that on a worker for now. I just wanted to check on... Yeah, I'll have to make sure and clear the wool. I might put some more base food in there. The reason they're not reproducing is because they're on hay, which is kind of nice because, well, I don't really need more than 40 of them. There's a lot of sheep in here. There's a lot in there. So let's go to the sheep barn. I'm kind of curious. 176. Are producing a good amount every month or so. I'm pretty sure all this should be done now. Well, it's easier to check actually in here. It shows we have grass bales and it's not all done, but no, it is. So I will open this door. Well, not that door. This door. I can get a little bit more moved over. Gives us something to do outside of just the harvest. I'll probably do some of that too in a little bit, but try to mix things up so we're not just always doing the same things. It's a little front heavy. I think they eat like almost 20,000 liters a month. That's why I was thinking maybe I should put some more in here. Make sure they have a couple months worth. Yeah, this isn't nearly as tippy now. It still is pretty, pretty front heavy. This is one of the biggest weights they have too, so. Oh. Now that's an extra, what, 26,000 liters in there? So that should put them a very healthy number now. 52,000. That's probably at least 2 months worth. I prefer to, you know, keep at least a couple months in there. That way, if I happen to forget to feed them 1 month, they'll be fine still. They won't be starving. Oh. There we go. This will almost fill it up. It's probably still a decent amount. Ooh, this is gonna need pH next time. I don't know how much we have for lime. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have to buy a bunch of bags for lime. Although we are just trying to basically maintain it and get it back up to the level. It's usually not as much as when you first are applying it. Because these fields were in really, really bad condition at the start. So it's potentially that'll be helpful for us. I'd have to check how the grass field in that one is doing. I'll be honest, I haven't checked in a little bit. I haven't checked in either of them. Maybe I did the bigger one. I might have. I know it's coming up. I knew it was coming up at some point. I may actually end up doing more corn in one of these fields. Because we're waiting on... What are we waiting on for cornbread? Was it sugar? I feel like it wasn't sugar. I don't own the bakery, so I can't check. I don't have my little document with all of the production needs up. I just know we were missing something. Maybe it's butter. Butter sounds reasonable. Sounds like a possibility. But yeah, we'll definitely need more. Which I haven't decided. I may just end up buying the corn dryer then. So we could use the renting. The only thing with the renting is I have to manually go in and unrent it, basically. Because it after a couple of saves, they'll just say, "Yep, we own it now." Only seems to be with that one. I think I have 2 other ones that are rented, 2 or 3. Yep, ketchup still leasing, popcorn still leasing. I actually bought the grain mill in the pizzeria. I'll see. Yeah, corn flour. You'll need either straight corn or fine corn, which is dried. Alright, I did just check my document. That's why I put it on a worker for a little bit. It looks like for cornbread, we were missing butter. We do need to get chickens, though. Because we need eggs for the pumpkin pie and apple pie. Maybe that's what I was thinking with the barley. Maybe that's why I put it there. I might have also been thinking, hey, if we're doing the pizzeria, we'll need more for that. That might have been it too. I doubt they've been updated to eat rye. Maybe, but we'll have the rye on hand for a little bit. Or we could check if the rye could be turned into flour, which there's not a separate production for it, but maybe it falls under something else. I doubt it worked though. The highest possibility of it working would probably be in the chicken pen. which I'll have to buy. We don't need a crazy amount of them, just enough for the production. And we get 100. That'd be a good amount, I would think. I'm not sure how many eggs, obviously, per 1,000 liters of pumpkin pie we'll need or anything. It's literally a very simple list. It just lists the ingredients, not how much of it. Just so I knew what to get for each. Alright, let's get this backed up into here. I'm sure I'll probably stop mid-pour a couple of times. Not sure why it seems to do that, but I'm assuming it's just a little bit tight of a trigger. I pushed back a lot more than I normally do. Can't tell, but it is going into the silo. It just looks like it's going on the roof. As soon as you get high enough, it'll air out. It must just be something where it's just a little bit off. Alright, there we go. It works so good at everything else, but something with that trigger it does not seem to like very much. We might be able to switch how it unloads. Yeah, tip side back, or I might not be able to change it with nothing in there. So let's try to catch up with this. I'll probably just take over, honestly. We'll just take over for this. We'll get it unloaded. And we might honestly have enough space to finish this. Yeah, we'll check on what we have in here for RYE now. $137,000, 93,000 liters. So I'll have to check if it's possible that it's, that chickens support it with this. I don't know. Doesn't appear any of the mills do. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna start with time lapse. We'll just finish out the rest of this real quick, like. I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, last strip for the rye harvest. Get this emptied into the trailer, we'll get it put into the silo. Obviously next time this will have to be limed. The likelihood of this getting planted next time is... there's a chance, but not that high of one. We'll have to buy some. And I'm not sure how that one field over there is to harvest, so it's possible that we'll have to do a lot of it ourselves. There's a chance. Chance we'll have to do a lot of it ourselves. And then I think that field might go into corn next time. Obviously for the barley, I'm not sure what we'll end up doing if we need some for chickens. Unless RYE works. I doubt it, but I'll whenever I do get the chicken pen, which will probably be before we sell the RYE, I'll check. Alright, we'll turn that off, so that puts us at $167,000 at max value, 113,000 liters. Not too bad, considering obviously pH levels and stuff, which we'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed, and it'll be good again. So yeah, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.